Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Norway.
And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at.
Fernandez! Just too high.
Yeah, but you only need to look across to the sideline to see what one makes of that, Peter.
Now this could be a chance. Oh, he's having a go!
Mbappe clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do it.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, it's a stunning goal! A finish of true class! Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
So, a breakthrough already. That'll be a throw. Showing great feet there. And that's another throw. And he's managed to get free. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. And we have our very first corner. Cristiano Ronaldo! And that's a good finish. Level in a trice!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Great corner, and he did the rest.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
We're looking at a different... He's had a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
And Messi! He's done very well to get to that.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Messi goes short. And that was very necessary. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Robertson providing an outlet on that flank.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Just about within shooting range. And that will sail harmlessly past.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
And it's Messi.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Fernandez. Messi. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, that's fabulous. Can he finish? Goal! Norway! Into the lead once more. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
Norway have their lead.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
That's going to go a long way. And it's Robertson. Mbappe! Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And this is Ronaldo. Goes for the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Knocks it into space. That's a shade optimistic. Mikel Oyarzabal is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Messi, he's got away.
That was lovely, that.
And it's Rui Costa. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Oh, easy pickings there. Messi, who's set up one goal so far. Rui Costa. And here's Messi. Mbappe. Mikel Oyarzabal, given the lift of his goal, could move up a gear here. He is through here. Mbappe! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
It's a throw-in. And that's definitely not his best. Now it's Mbappe. And he's had it nicked away. That has ended up in no man's land. Always onto this.
Added time.
Deftly away. That's a throw. Akanji. Now Van Dijk. And it's Van Dijk. Robertson. Played out wide. Now it's Messi. Akanji. That's the end of the first 45. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Manchester United can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Well read, nice interception. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Mbappe! Corner number 2 then. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. He has found the way through. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
It's It's a pretty loose pass. Threads one in. In with the challenge. Kamavinga. Driving through. Can he finish? And he nearly went all the way.
Caicedo certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
Just eases him off the ball.
The attendance
Tries to play it through.
71,550.
Just about up to the hour now. Mbappe stood up well to him there. And it's Messi. Now it's Kamavinga. And that's gone loose. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Akanji. Quality ball. Now it's Mbappe! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Mbappe really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
He's picked. It's Rooney! Goal! Again, we are level. What a contest!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Not a manager, I think. It's all happening.
Number 20.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing. Having the composure to score is another.
Substitution.
Quite a game, this. All square again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Guardiola. He's shifting through the gears here. Chance! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a
Substitution
team
in
commits
progress.
too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
And it's Messi. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And he's cut it out. Now it's Kamavinga. He's a sharp little ball here. Nicely weighted ball. Messi, he's found a way through. And the shot! Oh, he's been caught napping. Space for him to turn and look. Kamavinga. Driving forward. He's on it. Can he get away? That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And that's going to be a booking.
Substitutions taking place.
Great vision. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite... Fagioli! No, he's missed it.
Fagioli probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
That's a cute ball. Well, that's been cut out. Well played.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Now it's Kamavinga. And that has left him in a heap. Kamavinga. Now it's Fagioli. He's shifting through the gears here. Fagioli. Real chance! Oh, he's done it! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Norway now on the verge of victory. Save for a few potentially hectic final moments.
Well, these last few moments...
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Cristiano Ronaldo is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Alexander-Arnold. And that's that. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was decided. It is amazing what fate can conjure at times. A combination of results that have ensured a desperate scramble for survival. This will be unmissable stuff. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So that's got things underway. Manchester United with just one principal objective. 90 minutes of action against opponents who will not give way. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Now it's Schneider. Great vision. Mbappe, he is through here. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Who do you think this turns on, Jim? He's had a shot! And that was too close for comfort.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Gerrard does really well to win the ball there. Schneider. Mbappe. Haaland. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Neuer claims comfortably. He's a sharp little ball here. Rooney is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it. Just needs a little bit of fine-tuning.
Vardiol is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Howson. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Caught offside that time. That's a smartly directed ball. Yamal carries the ball down the right. Now it's Haaland. Camavinga. And this is Batistuta! Goal! Brazil! And Brazil take the lead. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Brazil have penetrated for the first time.
Well, that gives them the privilege to
Great chance! Goal! They are purring, truly purring. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
Brazil are doing very nicely, thank you.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Out for a throw.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. And here's Messi. And it's Camavinga. Camavinga is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now there's a fine ball. He's got away. Shot could be on. Tries a shot! And it's there! And they're threatening to fly away here. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
A case now of complete control.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Can he finish? That was quite a test for the goalkeeper. And we have our very first corner. Cleared away. Gerrard. And he's there to get it away. That's a throw. And it's Schneider. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. And Batistuta! Lacking in accuracy.
Batistuta clearly was a little selfish there, but I don't think it was a bad attempt. Brazil have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Rooney getting forward. And this is Ronaldo. Rui Costa. Well, that looks a decent ball. Camavinga. And it's Rooney. Played out to the left flank. Has a look and place it forward. Played out towards the right wing. Can he get it through? Just eases him off the ball. Haaland unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Chance for a shot! And it's in! They are gorging themselves here on a seriously gorgeous scoreline. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment. Real chance! They'll be quick to recover this. Mbappe venturing down the left. Koulibaly kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Schneider, Serginho. It's a good run he's making out on the left. And for the first half, that is that. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this. So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. That gets us going once more. 45 minutes to change their fate. Rui Costa. Rooney. Knocks it into space. Mbappe wants to run onto this. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And he's managed to get free. Oh, well played. Mbappe. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Brazil have reclaimed it. Cristiano Ronaldo. And Akanji. That has not gone well. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Gerrard, renowned for his long-range shooting. Yamal picks it up out wide. Yamal! And the ball's come loose here. Time and again they are repelled.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. He has found the way through. That's put paid to the danger. And claimed it back swiftly. Haaland. Haaland. And the shot! It's in! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Brazil are having a ball here. Akanji. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, that's well spotted. Rui Costa. Now it's Haaland. And he's there to retrieve it. Rui Costa. And it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, easy pickings there. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Schneider. Haaland. Played through into space. Yamal finding himself in space. Chance! Oh, off the bar! And he couldn't quite make it 6.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
And it's Rooney. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And a chance! And that's a tiny finish. And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Some of those players looked...
And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage.
Senhoras e senhores, vejam no telão as informações sobre como se...
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
minutos. E
The
Manchester
Urbano
United
Caldera. It really is a wonderful place to be. A ground graced by some of the greatest in Brazilian football, heroes and legends. And that gets things running. Fabio Cannavaro, Jim. Some people credit him with making defending fashionable again.
I didn't know it had gone out of fashion, Peter, but yeah, his exploits certainly led to the guys at the back getting a bit more credit.
It's Neymar! Mbappe.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
No, it's come to nothing.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
And here's Messi. Can he get on the end of this? That's put paid to the danger. Stood up well to him there. Nicely weighted ball. Good ball, good take. Rooney! It has to be Wayne Rooney!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Manchester United finding themselves unexpectedly behind. So, power or guile, what's it going to be? So, a genuine chance to increase the lead. Rijkaard. And he's worked it through. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Messi.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's a good run down the left. Oh, great run, magical! And the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
A nicely aimed pass. And this is Messi. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
substituição em andamento.
Manchester United can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Change being made here, presumably to tighten their defence.
Yeah, and that's not totally surprising. The manager obviously felt his defence needed reinforcement. He can't afford a repeat.
Chips it through. Svensson is there to clear. Yamal has created one goal already. Yamal. That's an excellent interception.
Manchester United really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Rooney, never the sort to be shot shy. Vardiol. That is good progress on the left. Ah, such a clever touch. And it's Rooney. And it's Camavinga. Santos are very well equipped down the flanks. It is a tried and tested formula.
Well, Peter, that can cause real problems if they're allowed to run riot in those positions, whether through direct running or from deliveries towards the box. It can work.
Vardiol. Nice looking ball. Floated through. Pass somewhat off target. Manchester United can, of course, make a change whenever they choose. Yamal has it out wide and there's the header! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Played out to the left flank, and it's Neymar. Now it's Rooney. Serginho is looking to influence the game from out wide. Neymar's cross. The keeper gets his hands on it. It's a good run he's making out on the left. That's good play. Rooney. Oh, they could break here. Now it's Messi. He's found a way through. It's run loose here.
Manchester United certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Akanji. Now, can they get him away? Space for him to turn and look. Oh, important interception. Neymar. Svensson gets over and intercepts. Now it's Yamal. Distributed tidily. Cafu. Yamal is wide and looking to get onto this. Cafu. It's gone out for a throw-in. Mbappe.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
Rui Costa. He has found a way through. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Schneider. Rijkaard. So, a temporary halt to the action. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Manchester United go in at half-time with a game to chase.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. The second half is up and running.
Manchester United really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And he's managed to gift it back. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He's picked his way through. Oh, the whistle's gone. What's he given? The referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit. Van Dijk is there, and he can get that clear. Rui Costa. No way through there. Messi. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And it's Serginho. Rijkaard. And this is Rooney.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, well measured. Picked out brilliantly. It's Cristiano, and in he goes again. And that's in. Manchester United are back on level terms. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
He's having a shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
And here's Messi. Rooney. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Manchester United do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Messi! Oh, the ball's run loose here. No way through, so back it comes. It's Snyder! Oh, quite a hit and quite a touch too.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
That has not gone well. Looking to play him in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Snyder. And here's Rooney. Rooney! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
Tries to play it through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Serginho. And here's Messi. And Messi! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Santos really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Santos with the corner, there first. And this is... And the shot! And now they can spring out of defence. Rui Costa conjures time and space where few can. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Messi. Guardiola can clear it away. Manchester United needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And this is Neymar!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Neymar really should be making an apology. That longer range pass gave him a golden chance then.
Great chance! Goal! Santos! And they get themselves in front! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. It just took that extra bit of dynamism to get them the goal they craved.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rooney going forward. And they've got a throw. Gabriel. Thinks one through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And a chance! It's a goal! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Santos now in a position far more desirable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Akanji. Now is this the final assault? Oh, sweet feet. Out towards the flank. It's Rui Costa. Passing is crisp and sharp. Serginho. Santos do have a chance to counter here. Knocks it into space. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end. Corner number 3 coming up. And he's there to clear it. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. And here's Neymar. He'll try from distance! He doesn't look too happy with that.
I think that was probably what the opposition wanted him to do, Peter. They're not going to be overly worried if he's shooting from that sort of distance.
Camisa 13, Neymar vai ser substituído pelo jogador camisa 18.
It's a good ball out wide. Camavinga. Rooney. That's going wide left. Mbappe! And one more try! And I think we're done. Yes, we are done. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit. And those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. Sadly, not today. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited, and deserved to be.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. The San Siro, for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. So we're up and running. Well, here he is, the epitome of athleticism and speed. That is Gareth Bale.
Yeah, simply one of the best left-sided attackers of his generation, Peter, with all the tools to improve any team. And then all that flair.
Yeah, it seems an age ago now, doesn't it, that he started his career down on the south coast as a left-back, of course.
Yeah, and when you think about left-back, usually poor attackers end up there, but he went on to do great things at the other end.
And smartly reclaimed. Shoots! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Manchester United really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
So, a breakthrough already. Serginho attempts a clearance. Nicely spread. In comes the corner. Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Rooney clears it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Bale. Bale. Big chance! Oh, that was very necessary. And it's Vieira. Vieira is fouled. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Now it's Rooney. Oh, that's fabulous. Now it's Bale. Tries a shot! Oh, good finish. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And he's had it nicked away.
Manchester United really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Vinicius Junior. He's picked his way through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Bale. Great ball if he can get there. Vardiol. Rui Costa. And this is Ronaldo.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Vardiol with the clearance. It'll be a throw-in. And here's Bale. And that's a good-looking ball. Knocks it into space. Deftly away. And he's gone backward here. Passing nice and neat. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rui Costa. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Messi!
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Vieira can see things, others simply cannot. Beckham. He's a sharp little ball here.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Bullish header! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Milan find a position of real strength now. Well read, nice interception. Rui Costa. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Not the most convincing of passes.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Well, that looks a decent ball. He is through here. Chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
Well, yet another interception, and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. And the shot! And that's a tidy finish. And they're threatening to fly away here. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay.
And that's it. My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
Hello,
it might not
everybody,
feel
and
like
welcome
that.
to today's
The
match.
stadium is full of noise and energy.
Against
This certainly
Manchester
matters.
United.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So off we go then. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can...
Great chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it. It's in!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
Wayne Rooney.
So, a breakthrough already.
Wayne Rooney.
Vardiol. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Yamal. No, he's just misjudged that one. Rooney. Now Mbappe. Now, can they get him away? And he's managed to get free. And the shot! It's anyone's ball now. Donnarumma trying to keep this in. Mbappe. Fermin. Driving on and making good progress. Camavinga. Rui Costa. Tries from distance.
Rui Costa really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
He has found the way through. And he's there to belt it away. It's going to be another throw. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Out again for a throw-in. First quarter of an hour gone. Fermin. And the ball's come loose here. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Well-timed, excellent interception. Fermin. And here's Rooney. Lopez. Fermin! And it's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Iraq are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Van Dijk did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
And he's taking no chances there. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Vardiol. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Stood up well to him there. Now it's Rooney. Rui Costa. That's been cut out, well played. Can he get on the end of this? Mbappe has it in a wide position. That's the keeper's ball. That's a cute ball. Can he get onto this? And the Keeper gets his hands on it. Rui Costa. Mbappe. And he's picked it up out wide. And who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. And he's found a way past. A corner it is then. Manchester United with the corner, they're first. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Mbappe. He's found a way through.
Might want to be careful there.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, he knows very well that he is already walking a tightrope. He knows what's coming, a second yellow, and he's off. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. He'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. And that's it. My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Manchester United get ready for another crack at the big prize. Will they get the win they need to get their campaign off to a flying start, or will their bubble burst over the course of the next 90 minutes? Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle, and here we go.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements, overlapping, underlapping, Wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, it's a beauty! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Manchester United take the lead.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Mbappe venturing down the left. Now that looks a decent ball. Well timed, excellent interception.
Mbappe clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Chance here to counter. Good ball over the top. Messi. And a chance! That's another chance! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world. That has been cut short. Guardiola. Rui Costa. And he's lost his man here. Rui Costa unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Spread out to the left.
Pretty robust defending.
No foul, says the referee. Portugal have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their...
There's the shot! It's a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
And that was very necessary. And that's been won straight back. He came in hard, very hard. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Massaro. Messi! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Baresi shows the will to win the ball. Mbappe getting on for a third of the way through the game. Guardiola knocks it into space. Can he get it through? Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And that is well cleared. And reclaimed it in a trice. Rooney. He's looking wide. Mbappe getting forward. It's played through for him. Shoots! Just cruising! They are cruising! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Clinical. Just Mbappe! Now, who's going to be first to this? Hazard.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Pinches it off him. Now it's Mbappe. Alexander-Arnold has given away a free kick. And he is going into that little black book. And that has sent him sprawling. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Takes a shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. And that has been cleared. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Dink through, and he cuts out the supply. And that's really well manoeuvred. And this is Ronaldo. What's going wide left? He's got away. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Minuto de compensação.
Rooney just eases him off the ball. Now, can they get him all? And the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And that marks a high-octane end to the first half. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Manchester United are relentlessly steamrolling their way to victory then. 3 goals scored without reply. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period. Terrific effort! No, he didn't quite meet it right. And it's Serginho. Massaro. Messi. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Schneider. Well, played right into his path. Not much subtlety about that challenge. That's destined for the flank. And that has left him in a heap. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Alexander-Arnold has been given his marching orders. He had already been on a yellow card from a previous incident. And it's gone back to the keeper. Portugal have reclaimed it.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
3-0 the score, and very little to suggest that much is going to change. Nicely spread. Nicely weighted ball. Here comes the cross. Chance for a shot! And it's in! His utter joy. He engages with absolute happiness. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Rui Costa demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough...
Oh, he's been caught on it here! And he's managed to get free. Foul right on the edge of the box. It could go either way here. Manchester United have themselves a chance from the spot. Meret must save this. It's anyone's ball now. Looking for a runner.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's found a way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, no joy this time. Schneider. Hazard.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply...
Can he finish? It's a loose, and it's come back out to him. It has to be Wayne Rooney! He's got himself an absolute peach. And just like that, he's into double figures now.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame.
And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
Hello, everybody,
The fans
and
have pulled out
welcome to
all the
today's
stops to
match.
make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So we're up and running.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
And he's managed to gift it back. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently takes the shot. And it's hit the woodwork and out.
Mark van Bommel is a player who is tailor-made to marshal the midfield, Peter. He's an expert ball winner, and he's keen to stamp his authority very early in any game.
And a whole lot more than that, yeah? We've seen him contribute offensively and in no small measure very often.
And he's got a great range of passing, so whatever he wins back, he'll be spraying it left and right in a hurry. And don't forget, he does...
Dani Olmo! Goal! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. Manchester United are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Vardiol. Manchester United ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Neymar. Diouf. He's got away. A great chance! And that's in. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
Manchester United really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Threads one in, knocks it into... He's had a shot! Dani Olmo. Tokyo Verdy are very well equipped down the flanks. It is a tried and tested formula.
Well, Peter, that can cause real problems if they're allowed to run riot in those positions, whether through direct running or from deliveries towards the box. It can work.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, that pass isn't the best. And he's being shifted off it. Now it's Neymar. Van Bommel. He's a sharp little ball here. That's put paid to the danger. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Now that looks a decent ball. All played through for the wide man. And that's been won straight back. And it's Rooney. Showing good feet. 15 minutes till half-time. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Oh, that's a key interception. Diouf given the lift of his goal. Dani Olmo going forward. Oh, it's a great ball here. Can he finish? And that would have been some goal.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Oh, good-looking ball. Rui Costa. De Bruyne plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Neymar. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Mbappe. Oh, it's Dembele. Diouf. And that is well cleared. And it's Neymar.
Neymar really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Dani Olmo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Rooney.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Neymar.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Cristiano
There will be 1
Ronaldo.
minute at a
Cafu
time.
makes the interception. Rooney. Dembele. And he shoots! Oh, that is a fair try. And it's half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Manchester United really are lucky not to be down by more, Peter. The manager's going to have to come up with something a little special to lift these players. Otherwise, this one's as good as done.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. The second half is up and running.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the score.
Decent chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Van Bommel. And it's Neymar. Pass somewhat off target. Duke receives it in a good position here. Messi. Can he spark a counter here? Just eases him off the ball. Looking for options for movement. The most accurate pass. Serginho. And it's made its way to him. It's Camavinga. It's a really well-measured ball. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
And he's intervened well there.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
80,314.
He's picked his way through. Joe! Relentless! Just relentless! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
And now he has shot a goal! And somehow he kept it out.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Coming on the field
Manchester United
is
with their first
number
corner,
8.
the first in the game for either side, actually. Cafu with the clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Akanji, distributed tidily. Rooney. Now it's Neymar. Neymar. Now, can they get him away? Neymar pinches it off him. That has not gone well. Manchester United can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Some really good ball movement.
Duff really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Aimed beyond the defence. Neymar. That has ended up in no man's land. Neymar is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed having made the run and not get picked out.
It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Neymar. Can he get on the end of this? That's headed upfield. Rui Costa. Rooney. Spread out to the left. Now it's Mbappe. De Bruyne.
Manchester United really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't...
And the shot! Loose ball now. Oh, what has happened here? In he goes again. And that's a tiny finish. Untouchable, remorseless, relentless. A class of their own.
After 84 minutes.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
Substitution on the field. Number
This is a
6.
gloriously greedy performance.
Coming on to replace him is
Akanji.
number 79.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Ah, good steal. He just read it. Kessié. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And that is a routine catch. And the keeper's given it away. Gerrard.
There will be
That
3
pass
minutes
isn't the best.
added time.
And here's Mbappe. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Akanji. De Bruyne. And that is that. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle. David Seaman, clearly one of the finest English goalkeepers of modern times.
Well, Peter, if you're part of the defence in front of him, the lines of communication are fully open. He has a big say in redirecting traffic away from his box.
And his career went on and on and on.
Listen, the best tend to stay around.
Rooney! It has to be Wayne Rooney!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
He just absolutely speared that in.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
He's picked his way through. Oh, played right into his path. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Manchester United really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
He's got away. No outsmarting him this time. Rooney. Nicely weighted ball. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Liverpool clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted. Might want to be careful there.
Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Raul. And it's Rui Costa. No, he's just misjudged that one. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Played out to the left flank. He's shifting through the gears here. Now he's off and running. That has been cut short.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Messi, not the most accurate pass. Look at the space here. Oh, right place, right time. Ball is over the line. Yamal. Defending was strong and firm. Mbappe. He's found space here. Oh, that's fabulous. Mbappe proves just a little bit too strong. And it's Rooney. Tries one from range. And we have our very first corner. He'll try from distance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it. I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Tries to play it through. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. And claimed it back swiftly. Batistuta. Camavinga proves too strong. 15 minutes till half-time. Bellingham. It's a pretty loose pass. He's had it taken off him. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that is out of play. Camavinga was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That's a nicely shaped ball. Getting up there! Didn't quite get enough on that.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. He's found a way past. Batistuta, and it's played in here. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Messi could move up a gear here. He's a sharp little ball here. That is ended. That could spell trouble, and he's got the beating of his man. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, good-looking ball. Ekitike. Rui Costa conjures time and space where few can. Camavinga. Gabriel calmly anticipates. That's beautifully weighted. Rooney. And he's let fly! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Liverpool certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
There will be 1 minute
Messi,
added time.
looking for the run. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that's a key interception. Camavinga spots it and intercepts. And for the first half, that is that. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment.
Just
It's
a
been
quick
compelling
announcement. We would
stuff.
like to inform you that CCTV
Manchester
is
United
now in
coming in
operation
at
for your
half-time,
safety.
leading by 1-0.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Manchester United leading via the game's only goal, 1-0 at the break. So straight into the second half. Manchester United leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Davis. Van Bommel has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Guardiola. To Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi. Looking to play him in. Can he get it through? Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Raul threads one in. Yamal stood up well to him there. Rooney. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
You can never be short of runners into space. As long
Messi! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
There's a certain aura about him today. Tremendous.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Corner number 2 then. Cristiano Ronaldo! Searching pass he's played there. Well read, and the danger is averted. And Messi! Oh, split-second reaction.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And here's Messi. No, it's come to nothing. Raul is herring after that one. Bellingham charging forward, the ball at his feet. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now, can they get him away? Has a look and place it forward. And they win it back again. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Rooney. It's a really well-measured ball. And he's picked it up out wide. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Manchester United have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
And he's managed to get free. Gabriel defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Pass is just off target. That is good alertness. Now he's got space here. Pass somewhat off target. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. And let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
Rui Costa. There's the shot! And needless to say, that deserved better.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.